I don't know if you're like me, but I watch a story like Blake's story that we just watched, and I get really fired up. And I think to myself, man, I want to serve God like that. And I know many of you watching think, well, maybe that's not for me. I don't know how to do this. Or what does it even mean to serve God? And that's a really good question. In the book of Joshua, Joshua, the great general who's led Israel into the promised land, is giving his final speech. He's about to pass away, and he's worried that Israel is going to fall back to serving foreign gods and ideologies. And in his last speech, he says, look, for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. So what did he mean by that? Well, first, I think he meant that God is supposed to be my filter in everything. Just like in Blake's story, when we let the world filter everything through us, we get destroyed. But when we let God be our filter, as in, God, what do you want me to do today? Don't worry about what happened yesterday. God forgives that. And you can't anticipate tomorrow. Today, God, what do you want me to do? When you put God as your filter, that's what it means to serve God in every situation. The second thing I think it means is that God gets my very best, the very best. It means that I recognize that everything I have, everything, my resources, my family, my health, my situation, even the difficult situation is a gift given for God's purpose. I had a friend once who had his son out for McDonald's treat. And he bought him a big thing of French fries. And when he served his son the French fries, he had the audacity to reach over and take one. And his son said, hey, those are mine. And I think we're kind of like that with God sometimes. He gives us everything. And he says, look, I just want you to use what I've given you to do some good in the world. And we say, wait, that's my time. Those are my resources. No, they're not. They're God's. So let God be a filter and then serve God with the very best you have. And then finally, it means that God actually gets to have the final say, even when life is difficult or doesn't make sense. Trusting God is rooted that He knows what is best, even when I don't. I remember the first time I moved to Ontario from BC, I really felt God said, Bill, I want you to sell everything and move. And it seemed crazy to me. It didn't make any sense in the natural, but I'm so glad that I did, because it was a game changer for me, my relationship with God, with my family, and now I get to serve in an amazing church, all because I said, God, you get the final say. And so what does it mean to serve God? It means, God, you're my filter, you get my best, and you get the final say. And that is a stepping stone to being who God has created you to be.